Welcome to Dr. Saurav's classes, everyone. Today we are solving a very important theoretical question from the Engineering Services Examination 2026, Mechanical Engineering Paper 2. Now, many of the students ignore the theory question because they think numerical problems carry more weightage. But in ESE, a well-prepared theory answer can fetch full marks within a few minutes. And the questions on theory of machines are especially important because they test your conceptual understanding rather than just calculations. And today's question is, distinguish between a kinematic chain, a mechanism, and a machine. And what are the most commonly used kinematic chains consisting of lower pairs? Okay, now this is a very standard ESE question. If you understand the hierarchy of these three terms, you can answer many objectives as well as descriptive questions. Okay, so I always tell my students to remember one simple sequence. Everything begins with a kinematic chain. Now let us understand each one carefully. First, the kinematic chain. So a kinematic chain is an assembly of links connected by kinematic pairs in such a way that the relative motion between the links is definite and constrained. So now notice two important words. Connected links and the definite motion. So at this stage, we are only concerned with the motion. No useful work is performed. So definition is what? A kinematic chain is a combination of links connected by kinematic pairs such that the relative motion between them is completely constrained. Okay. Now remember this sentence. Every mechanism is a kinematic chain, but every kinematic chain is not a mechanism. So remember that. Okay. Now imagine that we fix one link of the kinematic chain. The moment one link is fixed, the kinematic chain becomes a mechanism. And a mechanism is therefore nothing but a kinematic chain with one link fixed. And its purpose is to transmit or transform the motion. For examples like slider crank mechanism, 4-bar mechanism, quick return mechanism. So notice that every systems mainly produce motion and they may not necessarily perform useful work. Okay, so mechanism is motion transformation. For example, like rotatory motion to reciprocating motion to oscillatory motion, rotatory motion to oscillatory motion. Okay. Now comes the final stage, that is if the mechanism is capable of transmitting forces and performing useful work, it becomes a machine. Okay, so machine is mechanism plus power plus useful work. Okay, for examples like lathe machine, drilling machine, internal combustion engine, pump, compressor. So machine not only produces the motion but also performs the useful mechanical work. Okay, so remember this ladder. If the kinematic chain decreases, that concerned with only constrained motion, mechanism decreases, produces the desired motion, and machine produces the useful work. Okay, and one extra condition is added at every level. Okay, now let us understand the differences in the differences basically in the form of the examination. Okay, so if I talk about the definition, then the kinematic chain is the combination of the link with the constrained motion, and mechanism is like the kinematic chain with one link fixed, and machine is mechanism capable of doing useful work. What is the main purpose for the kinematic chain? Its main purpose is define the relative motion. For the mechanism, it's like transmit or transform the motion, and for the machine, it is like perform the useful mechanical work. Okay. Now, if I talk about the power transmission for the kinematic chain, it is not necessary. For the mechanism, it may or may not transmit the power, and for the machine, it always transmits the power. Okay. And what is the useful work? For kinematic chain, this is a big no. For mechanism, this is generally no, and for machine, this is yes. Okay. For the kinematic chain examples are like four connected links. Mechanism examples like slider crank mechanism, and machine is like IC engine, lathe, pump, etc. Okay. Now, let us answer the second part. The question asks which are the most commonly used kinematic chains consisting of the lower pairs. Right. Now, lower pairs are those in which the contacting surfaces have surface contact. Example include turning pair and sliding pair. And the most common lower pair kinematic chains are four-bar chain. This consists of four links connected by four turning pairs, and the applications are like coupling rod of locomotive, watt mechanism, bean engine. Okay. Second is the single slider crank chain. This contains the three turning pairs and one sliding pair. Applications is like IC engine, reciprocating pump, compressor. Okay, and the third is the double slider crank chain. It contains the two sliding parts and two turning pairs. Applications are like elliptical trommel and the Scotch yoke mechanism. Okay, so these three are the most important lower pair chains repeatedly asked in the competitive examinations. All right, so this was all about this question. Clear now?